Hello dear students. Now in previous video we solved problem of exercise 1.2. Now here we solve another two question. Now first question is question number 5. Check whether 6 to the power n can end with the digit 0 for any positive natural number. For any natural number n. So what is the question? 6 to the power n, you have to check, is it this statement true or false? 6 to the power n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. That means if you take for n equal to 2, then 6 square, it is 36. Not ending with 0 means the last digit will be 0, but here last digit is not 0. 6 to the power 3 you can take, so that is 216, also not 0. So I am just taking 2 and 3. So you can take any big number also for n equal to 200, n equal to 500, n equal to 700, etc. So for any natural number you have to show that is it end with the digit 0 or not, ending digit 0 or not. Now if the number 6 to the power n ends with the digit 0, that means 6 to the power n is formed like this and last digit will be 0. Suppose like this, x, y and last digit will be 0. If possible, I assume that if 6 to the power n digit with 0, last digit is 0, then what will happen? Now then it should be divisible by 5, because the condition for divisibility of 5 is if the ending digit 0 or 5, it will divisible by 5. So as its last digit 0, so it will be divisible by 5. As you know, number with the unit place as 0, 5 is divisible by 5. So if 6 to the power n ending with 0, then that number is divisible by 5. Okay. Now but the prime factorization of 6 to the power n is 6 means 2 into 3. Okay, you know, whole to the power n, that is 2 to the power n into 3 to the power n. So what we see here, in prime factorization of 6 to the power n, there is no factor of 5. There is no factor of 5. So does not contain prime number 5. So the prime factorization of 6 to the power n is not containing any 5 here, because the prime factorization is 2 to the power n into 3 to the power n. It is not containing 5. Hence it is clear that for any natural number n, 6 to the power n is not divisible by 5. Previously I said that a number is divisible by its factor, its prime factor. Number is divisible by its prime factor. So as in the expression of prime factor there is no 5, and as 5 is itself a prime number, so a number is divisible by 5 if it contains in prime factor 5 as a factor. Suppose I am giving an example. Suppose 75. Now its factor is 3 into 5 into 5. Okay. So 5 is a factor here. So this is divisible by 5. Okay. But suppose 36. That is 2 into 3 into 3. Okay. There is no 5 factor, containing no 5 as a prime factor. So this number is not divisible by 5. So what we see here, its prime factorization is 2 to the power n into 3 to the power n. So there is no prime factor. So this number is not divisible by 5. Okay. Not divisible by 5. As not divisible by 5, so we can say its ending is not 0. Its ending is not 0, because if its ending digit is suppose x, y, z 0, then it will be divisible by 5. but by the prime factorization we see that there is no 5. So this number is not divisible by 5, not divisible by 5. So it is not possible to here the unit digit is 0. Understood? If it is 0, then divisible by 5. Divisible by 5 is possible when the prime factor contains 5. Prime factorization contains 5, but there is no prime factor 5. So it is not divisible by 5. So this number cannot ending with 0. Understood? So 6 to the power is not divisible by 5. Thus it proves that 6 to the power n cannot end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. Understood? I think understood overview. Now next question. Explain why 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 and 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 are composite number. This number you have to show that are composite number. So before solving you have to know which are composite number. Which number are said to be composite number? A number is said to be composite if it has at least one factor other than 1 and itself. If you take any number, suppose 7, so this number equal to, you can write 7 into 1. So any number is divisible, always divisible, or its factor, always its factor 1 and itself, that means 7 is its factor. So 7 and 1 is at its factor. So for any number 1 and itself is always its factor, but for composite number at least one factor other than 1 and itself. For example, suppose 21, so that equal to 1 into 3 into 7, or you can write 3 into 7 only. So this number is divisible 1 and 21 always, because any number is divisible by 1 and itself. But you can see here that 3 is another factor which can divide 21. Understood? So there are two another factor 3 and 7 which can divide 21. So for composite number you have to show at least one factor other than 1 and that number. At least one factor is available which can divide the number other than 1 and itself. Understood? For 5, it has only 1 and 5 is the divisor. Other numbers cannot divide 5. So this is prime number. For composite number, at least one. It may be more than one. For example, here 3 and 7. So there are two more factor which can divide 21. But at least you have to show. Okay. Now, given expression is 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13. Now suppose x equal to this number, this expression. So you can take 13 as a common, 13 into 7 in 13 common. So 13 into here 7 into 11 plus 1. So 77 in plus 1, that is 78. So that x equal to, you can write 13 into 78. 13 into 78. So understood? So for this number x, it is always divisible by 1 and x. Okay, it is always divisible by 1 and x, but we got here another two factor 13 and 78 which can divide x, which can divide x. So we got another two factor. For the definition you have to find at least more factor other than 1 itself. So we have find 13 as an extra factor which can divide x, So x is a factor, x has a prime factor 13. So 13 can divide x, and it is other than 1 and x itself. So x has a factor 13 other than 1 and x. So x equal to this number is a composite number. And for this it is also similar proof. You can solve this for this. You can show this is a composite number by similar process what we have done here. And so use this process, you can show this is a composite number. And I am lefting for this solution for you for homework. All of you try this For solving this, it is a composed number, and by using this method I have already discussed here. Okay, thank you. And you have to always send your response, because I am not getting response of students, and it is very shocked for me that students are getting information, getting notes, getting videos from teacher, but students are not responding. Okay, so you are you have to respond. Thank you.